Good afternoon, everyone. I am Dr. Shalonda Hassell. I am the founder of the SHA Experience, where we are advocates for domestic violence, advocates for African American women, girls, and I am also the founder of the Who Is She Ministry, which falls underneath the umbrella of the SHA Experience. I am an advocate for domestic violence only because of my own experience. I had to push forward to begin an organization to support and to bring knowledge and to help African American women who are struggling or who have already been released from domestic violence situation but don't know how to move forth in their lives. That's what I do. I'm here to push you through, push you forward, help you in your healing process. And I do what I can to make you build and dream all over again and to live out the destiny and the purpose and also the passion for your life. I am here today because it is now She Heals, She Rises Friday Live message. So I posted last week that I will be dropping different gems on Monday and Wednesday in just to give you a little information on domestic violence, all because it's the awareness month. Even though I talk about domestic violence all year round, this year I want to do something a little different. I'm coming straight from my heart, from my own experience, dropping gems and jewels just to give you something to push you for, to help you get through some things. Sometimes we may not even know that we're in a domestic violence situation. And there are so many ways to be a part of domestic violence and you don't even know. Some people think that it's just being beat on, hit, spit, drug, whatever. But there is over 100 different ways to be caught up in domestic violence. But today I wanted to just come live, and my theme today is Call to Strength, Recognize Your Power. This week, I've talked about breakthroughs in my post and giving ourselves grace to heal, right? Sometimes we can be really rough on ourselves when it comes down to having regretful spirits or regretful moments in our lives of like, why am I in this? Or why did I even put myself through this? Why did I stay? But today's message is all about recognizing the strength that already lives within you. Sometimes we go through so much that we forget our own power. Yet the very fact that you're still standing means you have strength beyond measures to either move forward, heal, get out, get the help, and be who God called you to be. I have today only 3 tips I want to drop to you guys today, and I'm going to get on up out of here because I don't want to make this a long live. I just want to drop a little gem in there today instead of making a post because I did promise that we will be going live every Friday. I do have 3 guest speakers for the next 3 Fridays coming up. Those flyers will be dropping real soon. So if you can be tuned on those days, the times will be dropped on those flyers as well. Oh, it would be just so greatly appreciated if you guys could jump in, share, and tell a girlfriend, a sister, your mom, your niece, your cousin, or anybody that you may know that is struggling with getting through a healing process from dealing with domestic violence, or anybody that you may know that is dealing with it or still in it and don't know what to do or how to get out. These are just really just jewels of encouragement to help you push forward to do better for you, your family, your children, if you have children, and just so that you can be all that God called you to be. My first point that I want to drop today is recognize your power. Even when you don't feel strong, The fact that you've survived everything meant to break you is proof the power lives inside of you. I'm gonna say that again. Even you know how we have those moments where we may feel weak, start having regretful spirits, or even thinking about things, or something happens, or it could be something very small that reminds you of something that you went through, and it'll kind of make you go back. I just want you to remember that the fact that you survived or that you are still alive today, you need to know that everything meant to break you is proof that power lives inside of you. Strength isn't just physical, it's emotional, spiritual, and mental. You've already overcome more than you give yourself credit for. So I ask of you today, pat yourself on the back, because guess what? You're still here, you're still standing, and you are strong. Trust and believe. If you trust in God and believe in Him, He will give you the strength to push forward and recognize your own power. Number two, release the fear. My pastor preached about fear um, Sunday. Fear keeps so many of us stuck, and it is so true. It could be through anxiety, being afraid of what's going to happen if you leave, being afraid because you're worried about what other people are thinking or what other people will say if you stay or leave. Fear of leaving, fear of the unknown, fear of what people will say. But fear, to be honest with you, is a liar. Freedom begins the moment you choose courage over comfort. Remember, fear may be loud, but freedom speaks louder when you walk in your own truth, not worrying about what somebody else thinks, says, any of it. Walk in your own truth and release the fear. Number three, rise into healing. Healing is a process, and nobody puts a time on it. It is not a destination. I'm going to say that again. Healing is a process, not a destination. Every time you choose peace over pain and faith over fear, you're rising higher. You don't have to have it all together. I know people want us to believe that we all got it together. Baby, no. Just because I look good, I wear good, don't mean that I got it all together. None of us are perfect. God made not one perfect human on earth. If you know one, please let me know who they are so that I can shake their hand. Because to my knowledge, no one is perfect. We all are humans. We all live in flesh. We all sin. None of us are perfect. But you have to understand that you do not have to have it all together to start, to even begin the healing process. You just have to be willing to take one step forward, which simply means believe in yourself, believe in God first, make sure that He's the head of everything that's going on in your life, your decisions, your thinking, your spiritual, your physical, your mental, all of it. He needs to be in front, on the side, the back, and on the other side, basically, for me, because He's all around me. And I'm saying this to you because this is the only thing that will help you get through your healing process. There's nothing wrong with a little therapy either. It's okay to add therapy in plus God, as my sister, Dr. Courtney P. Hendricks says all the time, because therapy will allow you to get through the healing process a little easier versus you trying to do it alone. If you are having an issue with doing it alone, because some people are a little bit more strong-minded, they can go straight into prayer, fasting, reading the word, and pulling themselves out of things, or even pulling themselves through the healing process. But I'm telling you from my own experience of being in a marriage for 17 years where it was domestic violence, it was physical, mentally. I can go on and on and on, but I'm not here today to even give Him that type of glory because He won't get it from me. But just understand this: 17 long years of some stuff that half of the people I knew didn't even know what I was going through because I wore it very well. I kept a smile. I made sure my household looked good from the outside. I made sure my job looked good from the outside. I made sure my children looked good from the outside. I made sure me and my husband at the time looked good from the outside. But in the inside, baby, I was burning on fire, tearing up, dying, about to give up on life. Never thought about committing suicide, but there are times where I thought about getting in my car and leaving and never coming back, okay? Going somewhere. I don't even know where I was going to go. But I'm saying all this to say that you have to remember that The call to strength means simply that you need to recognize your own power. Recognize your own power. Release all fear and put God in place, in position first in all that you do, so that it will be easier for you to rise into your healing. Your story doesn't end in brokenness. Your story doesn't end in brokenness. I need you to hear me again because I'm going to say it one more time before I end. Your story doesn't end in brokenness. You have the power to rise up, to heal, and to become whole again. And when you rise, you give another woman permission to rise too. Isn't that something? You never know who's watching you. It could be your daughter, your cousin, your bestie, your friend, any other woman, your work best friend, your work girlfriend, sister at the church who may know something about what you're going through and may not even know or just see how you look, how you feel. Because people sometimes can look at you and tell. But when they see a new you, and they see how God has changed and build you up to rise, to heal, and then rise, baby, you open the door for another sister to say, hey, you know what? I want what she got. I want what she's doing. I need to know what she's doing. I need to know how did she do it. Lord, help me get what she has. I leave you with saying, she healed, she rises. Domestic Violence Awareness Month is the time where I come out and I speak every month. I am so grateful to God for delivering, for healing, and rising me up to a place where I'm able to speak and to help the next woman who wants to get the complete healing through our Father, Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I pray that everybody have a great rest of the afternoon. It was nice. I will see you all next week on Friday, but still pay attention to the daily post on Monday and Wednesdays, and also the upcoming flyers that will be coming soon with my guest speakers. I am excited. And also on Fridays, I wear purple to represent Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Today, this shirt say, I am strong, because you know what? I am a survivor. I trust God to bring me out of any and everything that the devil has ever brought my way, no matter what the scam, the scandal, or the attack may be. I trust God. And guess what? He does it all the time. Brings me out and continues to make sure that I am healed and rising to the top. Love you all with the love of Jesus Christ, and be blessed. Hopefully I'll see you guys next week. Love you all. Bye.